That's what I did the order with. So, yeah, so my feeling, I don't really get it. Calling, email. So it's like I'm doing everything I can. You got today's insurgents back in the offices.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans.
15 days to produce, and then it's another 4 or 5 days to ship. And I made that one on August 25th. And it's September 28th. I ain't heard nothing. And I sent you several emails and see what's going on. And you didn't respond to none of them.
For a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down. Again, it's Lawrence. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep.
11, darn.
Here's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line.
1st down, Jaguars.
Lawrence.
Shit.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Rip, 23. Son, great job. Here we go.
Sister said that
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Sister said that she had.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Something about they put some type of thing in the heart.
Tenacity from this defense because they've been
It was
pushed
an
right down the
infection
field
in
on this
some of the
opening
infection
drive.
is in
They've
got
got
in
to
her
find
blood.
some way to push back, and that's a good first
she
step.
said that today they found a blood clot in her heart.
Now Lawrence.
It's
It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown.
a blood clot in her heart.
Brian
She said that like she
hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
It's
And the
been 2 weeks
Jags will
of
jump
eating
on top of
heart
the game's
and
first
all
score here this afternoon.
stuff like that. So
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the
Sister
score
said that she was going
7-0.
through some type. They had to do something. They did some type of CAT scan or something they did. They got specimen found with blood clot in their heart, which they said they were going. She said they were going to have a surgery to get that taken care of. And she on dialysis
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
She had to do all that. Like she had to do all of that today.
Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out.
What she do about it? She got 6 points.
The 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. So she had to do that. She had to do that today. On top of all the other stuff.
Looking to put a drive together. Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Since Wednesday.
Stroud looking to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
I mean, well, why would, I guess what I'm trying to figure out, but why would you just come to the conclusion that if I would, like,
a good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I mean, I didn't see it no other time. I mean, not saying I have a problem with it, but I ain't trying to, you know, I don't know issues like that. So no, I just asked. I asked. Keandre was the one who told me Friday night at the House of Prayer because they was over there for this way rehearsal, and I saw that she was like, yeah, my mama my mama's sick. So what you mean? She was like, yeah, she been in the hospital pretty much all week. I was like, huh? And I had to seen it inform me, but she said. Sick. I was like, what happened? She got sick in Savannah. So I was like, oh. But then I had just texted her, you know, what she actually doing. And then my sister ended up calling me the day to come tell me what. I didn't even know
made the tackle there from his safety position. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's complete to Dell. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell. An 18-yard touchdown, Brown. And the Texans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. 4-4 their record through 8
She said they didn't even know about the blood clot until they did the.
They kind of right where you thought that they would be.
Do you mind if I say yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good
they didn't, but they didn't even. I don't know, because she said they didn't even know the blood clot was even there. So they as far as her symptoms go, they didn't even know, you know, what was going on with that. So she was like, it was what did she say? She said they did the CAT scan or CT scan or whatever. No, once they found the blood clot, they said that she was like they're gonna do some type of procedure to figure out what the blood clot was coming from and what was causing the blood clot, whatever it is. They said it's neck clot. So then after they did that, she was supposed to go, I guess, directly into the procedure to figure out, to take care of the blood clot. So, no. since that. I mean,
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Because I had tech. I thought the reason I thought she called me was because she was with Ciandra. When I text Ciandra, it's like 3 minutes later after I text Ciandra, that's when the sister had called. So I was like, oh, they must be together. In my mind, I'm thinking that they must have been together, but they wasn't.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
What happened? My mama had called me, and she said that she was on the way up here, but she said, Mario, whatever operation that they were here to do last night, they did it today at noon. So I was like, well, there ain't really no need to go there if he's in surgery at this point.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
He said he was supposed to reach out to Lisa. But let me know what's going on. I hadn't heard him back since then.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation. An easy completion and a first down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
Tony.
Stroud out of the gun here. To Mixon on the check down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
Not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
At 18.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Ready.
Throwing now is Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Mixon will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal.
Swap. Another swap. 12.
Mixon again. And this time he is in for a Houston touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line. And the Jags get it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The 2nd half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Run. This side. 13 Luke. 11 Agate.
Now Lawrence to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one. Ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Sink right.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
22 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Now Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Thomas brings it in. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Hey, center. Set.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
I thought you were trying to get it out to get your penalty, nigga.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
So you had planned to put your kind of nigga the whole time?
Berrios now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partners, a former defense having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down traps towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 33. Pitching it out to Etienne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. at the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and a yard.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! 11. 13, Luke! Luke!
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. But he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus.
Josh Hines-Allen make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Nico Collins, 60 yards. And the Texans are back within a couple of the lead. But DeMeco Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there.
I'm just asking.
I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
I mean, if you do that, once you got access to your money, I mean, you have access to. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a
It'll go into your whatever account you set it up.
Yeah, but there's some money going to that account.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange, 65 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake.
Well, Baker's is wrong with it.
It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was that?
Maybe take more likely. Y'all can take me up until Friday.
Until 15 on the PAT. I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold.
You know, been down there, they know Denver or
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Texans are going the first of their timeouts. That's They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
18.
Stroud to throw it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the
what?
start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Stroud now on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Oh,
And intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
13, Luke.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play, and 2 more for good measure. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
2nd and 9.
All right.
Play action. Here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
18. What's that?
Stroud looking to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 37. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Looking to throw. Stroud. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dalton Schultz, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. We're calling luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you ought to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
22 yards there, a first down.
And the Jaguar first
Hey,
down.
kill. Hey, Rob. There we go.
Now Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at a yard.
Second and 1.
Here's Lawrence. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Tank Bigsby, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Mixon will try the right side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down.
Third down and 5.
Operating from the gun, Stroud. That is caught. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. From the gun to give to Mixon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. We'll call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Romeo Doubs from 13 yards out. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
42. Texans 33.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all their friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This ball caught by Strange. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
It's a gain of 15. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, kill. 11. 11.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Fred, there we go.
On the ground, it's Thomas. Oh, this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
11.
Lawrence will throw. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Sink right. There we go.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
This goes out wide from Mixon. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
All right.
Stroud out of the gun here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jordan. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he is going to be taken down. And it should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Joshua Hines-Allen picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This is like watching paint dry. What do y'all do? Brian. It's like watching paint dry.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This will be 3rd and 15. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
All right. 118. That's it.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Texans get a bit closer. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Hey.
Now Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
First down.
Decent 24. 13 loop.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Jaguars.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Buying time to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
On red. Hey, Sokos. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guy couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
13, Lou.
Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Red on red. So, here we go.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing now is Stroud. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's Stroud. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
That is caught by Dell. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Touchdown! Tank Dell with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
11, Agate.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, unable to bring him to the ground. Will Anderson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, kill! Go! 13, Lou!
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Think right, open. There we go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Look at hot. Oh, right. 19 Texans.
Stroud looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you. At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. Here's Stroud. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line.
And it picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Stroud keeps it. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Rip, 20, 11. Hey, Soko.
Throwing now, Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Go, let's go.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he will manage to get out of bounds here with the 1st down as they stop it with 27 seconds.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Red on red. Same break. Son, it's 30 left. No street. Hey, smash. Be ready. Here we go, son.
Lawrence. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Now this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Hey, kill.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
He's back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Go. Hey, kill. 11.
He'll look to throw.
That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Son, it's like 13 Luke.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Now 1st and goal.
Go, let's go. Check. Hey, Ginger, check. 11, Agate. Here we go, son.
A final shot now for Lawrence.
And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leads them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have got a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So for Houston, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.